Hi everyone. I just kind of wanted to share a little bit of tidbits about building a Magic the Gathering deck. Um, so normally in a 60 card deck. Now I haven't played for a while, so I think that a lot of these cards have rotated out of the formats. I do have a Wizard DCI card. It's been a while since I've done anything because of the coronavirus, unfortunately. So you get a sideboard that's 15 cards. You get a deck that's 60 cards. Normally they recommend that you do your deck with approximately 23 lands and I think like 12 spells, so that's 35 plus the remainder in creatures, so about 25 creatures or so. I've heard a lot of different rumors on how to do it. A lot of people say that you want to have 4 cards of each of your staple cards and then go from there. But if you don't have 4 cards of a particular card, then you can just build the deck the way you'd like to build it. Okay, so I got Garruk. He's who I'm building around. Basically, when you build a deck, you want to build around a certain construct, whether that be his ability, which is create 2 black and green wolf creature tokens. When this creature dies, put a loyalty counter on each Garruk you control, and then it's -3 to destroy target creature, draw a card. So absolutely awesome card, removal and everything to that nature. And then I got Casualties of War, so we got that in the 6th spot. So what you want to focus on is you want to focus on what's called mana curve, making sure that you have 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop, 4 drop, 5 drop, and 6 drop creatures and sorceries and spells covered. Okay, so as you can see, I already built this deck, but I'm gonna lay it out so that you can see my mana curve, and I kind of want to go through it really quickly. Hold on. Some people may not agree with this, but and it has probably changed since they have been putting new cards in the formats and everything. But I've heard through the grapevine that enchantments are not very good, so you don't want to put those in there very often unless you have very powerful combos and things of that nature. You want to have a sideboard with 15 cards. So that's my sideboard, Noxious Grasp, for right now. There's only 4 of those. And then I probably should sideboard some other things, but I've still only been playing Magic for a couple years, so I'm not very good at it, but this is my attempt at trying to teach somebody how to actually construct a deck. Okay. It's actually very difficult because I don't have a camera, and this camera is not very good. It's my phone. So basically the constructs that I decided to build around was Garruk and food mixed with vampires. The cool thing about Magic the Gathering is that there's an infinite number of combinations color-wise that you can build around, and there's an infinite number of combos that you can have, essentially, which is very amazing. It's actually really a thought-provoking game, and it's not about magics, quote unquote. It's about just having fun and enjoying the game and all that stuff. So I think it gets a bad rap from some people that are quote unquote anti-religious, but in reality they're anti-fun. So, but unfortunately, recently, since the coronavirus has taken over the world, there has been no real games going on with Magic, at least that I've been able to get into myself personally. So yeah, I got the Trail of Crumbs here. Basically just green and black, and every different type of deck. It's not a very good mana curve, honestly. I think like normally what you want to do is you want to build like a mana curve that curves. It's like a bell curve. But I just did what I could with what I got. So some of the cards here, something like Back for More, return target creature card from your graveyard to your to the battlefield when you do it. Fights up to one target creature you don't control. So there's removal. I got Garruk, I got Casualties of War, removal there. I got Enchanted Carriages, just for more tokens, because I want to be able to just create tokens. Hopefully some of these things, it'll be kind of a combo deck mixed with just beatdown and removal. Just shuts down your opponent. Food token will help me ramp. And then I will just take the Trail of Crumbs out and replace them with a Noxious Grasp if I ever play against green or white, to add additional removal to stop my opponents in their tracks. So in the early game, you have Vampire of Dire Moon, which has Death Touch and is a 2, I think a 2 something. No, 1/1. Just little Death Touch 1/1s. I probably could add something like Lochquin into the Vampire thing. I don't know. I had only 4 Flaxen Intruders, so I added her because she has the 7 cost sorcery for the bear creatures, which works good with the other token things that I have. And I got Savvy Token, or Savvy Hunter. I got Plague Crafter, Trail of Crumbs, of course, Woodland Champion, which is nice because when you get the Woodland Champion out, it combos really well with your tokens. Whenever you make tokens, they become +1/+1. So the Garruk tokens that come out are going to be 3/3s automatically, and then the tokens that come out with, what's the other one? With Flaxen Intruder, if you ever get to that point, you get 3 3/3s and 9 power on the board for 7. The value's really good with that. But anyways, just a small idea for the beginner or for those who are experienced with Magic the Gathering. I do have all these cards for sale on my online store at OfferUp. I'll try and provide a link to that in the description. I think I spent well over $150 to $200 on this. So originally, I had somebody offer me $100, but that's a little bit too low for me. So I decided to keep them unless somebody wanted to offer me close to the $200 range. Go ahead and check them out in the description when you get a chance. And some of the cards that I want to highlight here. And I did have a chance actually to play competitive Magic for a little while, and some of the people that get into Magic, they look at my binder and they're like, "Oh, I don't want anything to do with all that crap." But some of the cards in here are actually pretty good. There's a legendary Planeswalker, Obnixilis, he's pretty good. Obosh the Prey Piercer, he's good. I actually thought about building something around him. I really like this card. There's a really cool construct that you can do, which is a win condition in itself, where you combo this with, what was the other one? There's another one that does the same thing like that. Oh yeah, Revenge of the Ravens. Combo those two together and it's pretty good. Yeah, I used to have my favorite card actually sold for like $20, and it was a Brazen Borrower special edition. Really cool card. I got a bunch of these Fairy Vandals and stuff. So I would like to build some sort of interesting construct that other people would not know about. I just like to build decks on this. I built one deck that was an idea between me and a friend, and I've never had a chance to play it in Standard, which is weird. I never got a chance to play it in Standard, and every time I played with it, it went undefeated. I never lost with it. I don't ever remember losing with it. And then, but for some reason, I never got a chance to play it in a Standard tournament. It was similar to the one that won the World Championship, but it didn't have like some of the really good cards that one had, so it wasn't necessarily comparable. But I never really got a chance to try it out. It was my own version of Gruul, and it was actually a pretty good deck that I built my own self with my friend's help, of course. Anyways, if you like these videos, let me know. Maybe I'll do some more videos with the Magic the Gathering. I kind of got into it quite a bit, so I got a lot of cards now. I have like literally 1,000 cards, and they're for sale. So this is just my binder of all the holographics and all the commons and uncommons and rares that I have that is in the sale for $200. So go ahead and stay tuned for that. I'll leave the comment in the description for anyone that wants to purchase these. Anyways, have a good day. I guess I'll go through the rest of them, I guess. Yeah. a little bit longer of a video. I'd like to keep them shorter, but it's a Magic video, so should be okay. MTG. I got a lot of enchanted carriages. I got a Japanese card there. Oh yeah, the Yorville. The Lord of Garenbrig. I actually built a commander deck around him one time. It wasn't very good, but it was the only time I played commander. Anyways, God bless America. Adios. Bye.